Calling the 1 p.m. calendar for the Committee on Health and Human Services. Present with me is my Vice Chair, Senator Aquino. This meeting is being streamed live on YouTube. In the unlikely event that we have to abruptly end this hearing due to technical difficulties, the committee will reconvene to discuss any outstanding business on Friday, January 31 at 1:34 p.m. in this room, CR 225. For those on Zoom, your audio will be muted and video disabled until shortly before it is your turn to testify. Each testifier will have 1 minute to testify because I have a concurrent hearing downstairs, so we need to move this fast. If there is a technical glitch during your time to testify, we may have to move on to the next person due to time constraints. And those who have been with me last session know I am strict with my 1 minute testimony. So I urge you to do written testimony because I do read written testimony. So I will be reading a list of individuals who submit written testimony for each measure. We apologize if the closed caption does not accurately transcribe the names. If you're interested in reviewing the written testimony, please go to the legislator's website. You will find a link on the status page for the measure. We appreciate your understanding and remind you that the committee does have your testimony, that I reviewed them. So I encourage you to use your time to either add additional comments or you can stand on your written testimony. Also present is Senator Favela. Since we have quorum, we are going to move directly to decision making. We need the votes for the two measures that we were deferred on Monday for decision making. So for SB 8, Chair's recommendation, this is the jury duty exemption for APRNs. The Chair's recommendation is to pass this with amendments. We are going to allow a 5-year trial period to allow for the exemption of an actively practicing advanced practice registered nurse. We are going to delay implementation to January 1, 2027 to allow the judiciary to create jury forms. And further, we are going to add a defective date in case we need to change any further. And we also have Senator Hashimoto. So for SB 8, Chair's recommendation is to pass with amendments. Any questions, comments? Seeing none, Vice Chair for the vote, Chair votes aye.
Okay, recommendation of the chair is to pass Senate Bill 8 with amendments. Chair votes aye. Vice Chair votes aye. Senator Hashimoto.
Aye.
Senator Keokolole is excused. Senator Favela.
Aye.
Recommendation is adopted, Chair.
Okay, so SB 189 regarding to breast cancer screening. Chair's recommendation is to pass this also with amendments. We are going to amend every reference from woman, the term woman, to the term patient. We're going to amend on page 4, section 2, subsection 4B to any supplemental imaging deemed medically necessary by the patient's primary care provider. We're going to further amend section 3, page 9 of section 432:11-605 sub 2 to include supplemental mammogram deemed medically necessary by patient's primary care provider. We're going to delete B1 on page 10, and for B2 we're going to change it to any supplemental imaging deemed medically necessary by the patient's primary medical provider. And we're going to add a defective date. Any comments, questions, concerns? Seeing none, Vice Chair for the vote, Chair votes aye.
Okay, Chair votes aye. Vice Chair votes aye. With the exception of Senator Keokolole, any reservations? Any noes? Recommendation is adopted, Chair.
Okay, thank you very much. Now we're going to move on to the hearings. Okay, first up, SB 46 relating to insurance. We have Gordon Ito providing comments. Okay, thank you very much. Next, we have Dr. Jack Lewin, Administrator for SHPTA, in support. Dr. Lewin, are you prepared for SB 46? You just came in. Okay. You're supposed to come up here and not take a seat. You just got called. Okay, we have your written testimony. Would you like to just stand by it?
Just stand by my testimony. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. Next, we have Director Yamane providing comments.
Aloha, Department of Human Services. Yes, I was written to provide testimony. Appreciated the intent, awesome comments, and trusting in the
Okay, thank you very much. Next, we have Alan Johnson for HSAC, Hawaii Substance Abuse Coalition in support. Next, we have John Kurimitsu, Kaiser Permanente, providing comments. Are you present on Zoom, John?
Not present on Zoom, Chair.
Okay, next we have Don Kurisu for HMSA, providing comments.
Chair, stand on our written testimony, providing comments.
Okay, thank you. Next, we have Michael Older, in support. Brina Zoe in support. Brina, come on up.
Thank you. And it's Brianna Zoe.
Oh, excuse me, Brianna Zoe.
All right, in 1 minute or less, thank you, Chair, Vice Chair, and members of the committee for letting me come down here and testify. I just wanted to come and testify in support of this bill. I am just, other than being a utilizer of mental health services, I'm no one, I don't work for a big company. I'm just an ordinary schmuck who thinks we have a mental health crisis in this country, and a bill such as this one, to me, is super common sense. And I have a lot of concerns with some of the testimony I've read in terms of insurance companies saying they already provide this sort of coverage. If they're already doing it, what's the big deal? We should definitely codify this into law to make sure this coverage keeps going into the future. And the one point I wanted to mention about provider shortages, which I saw a number of individuals mention, this will exacerbate a provider shortage. True, we have a lot of provider shortages in the state in general. However, there is another bill that's assigned to this committee, Senate Bill 1552, which seeks to address mental health provider shortages. So I very much would like to see this bill move forward. I would like it not to be killed because insurance companies say, we already do this, we don't need a law. Like, I think this should be codified into law. If we're doing the right things today, great, I applaud everybody, but we should definitely pass this legislation, and that's about it. Thank you for letting me come down here. It's always exciting. Sorry, I'm a little bit of a train wreck.
That's fine. Thank you very much. And you did well within 1 minute. Thank you very much. Anybody else wishing to testify on SB 46? Okay, moving on to SB 642. First up, this is relating to mandatory coverage of standard fertility preservation services. First up, we have Gordon Ito, DCCA, Insurance Commissioner, DCCA. Providing comments, thank you. Next, we have the auditor providing comments. Next, we have Jade Butai, DLIR, in support. Director Butai. Okay, now, next we have Medical Director of Advanced Reproductive Medicine and Gynecology in support. Next, we have Adam Zarin, Government, the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society in support. Are you present, Adam Zarin? Please proceed, you have 1 minute.
Yeah, thank you, Chair. I think I submitted written testimony. I think just quickly we'll say that fertility preservation is a common regret amongst blood cancer patients and cancer patients. And this legislation is similar to a bill that was introduced last session as well. So we really would urge your support, and thank you for your consideration. Otherwise, stand by my testimony.
Okay, thank you very much. Next, we have Chandra Marsh, Advanced Reproductive Medicine and Gynecology in support. Alliance for Fertility Preservation, Joyce Renike in support. Fertility Institute of Hawaii in support, Dr. Emily Goulet. Cynthia Au, American Cancer Society Action Network in support.
You said on our testimony in support, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Next, we have Sarah Lanford, Hawaii Society of Clinical Oncology in support. We have Caitlin Cover, Fertility Institute of Hawaii in support. Don Cariso, HMSA in support.
Madam Chair, stand on our written testimony.
Okay, thank you. Next, we have Rachel Wilkinson, Hawaii Association of Health Plans in support.
Madam Chair, stand on our written testimony in support.
Okay, next we have Tiara Brown, Fertility Institute of Hawaii in support. Are you present? Please proceed.
Yes, I'm present. Hi, thank you for letting me speak just briefly on this matter. I think it's, we can see
Please
there is.
identify yourself.
Oh, yes. Hi, I'm Sherry Brown. I'm the Director of Third-Party Services at the Fertility Institute of Hawaii. I'm here in unwavering and strong support of SB 642. As a fertility clinic, who specializes in fertility preservation as one of many treatments that we offer, we see countless number of patients coming through our doors asking for this treatment. The main barrier to accessing this type of treatment and solution for overcoming infertility issues caused by, diagnoses and treatments that may adversely affect your fertility is there is a huge barrier caused by financial constraints. And, we strongly believe that financial access to financial help in terms of getting treatment covered by insurance companies should not be the limiting factor in order to receiving care, that everyone, just as a human right, deserves to be able to bear children and have children of your own if you do want to make that
Thank you
decision.
very much. We have your written testimony. Thank you. Next, we have Josh Fowler in support, Victoria Hamrick in support, Brianna DeWitt in support. Anybody else wishing to testify on SB 642? Come on up.
Aloha, Chair and members of the committee. Thank you for the opportunity to provide a written but also an in-person testimony in support of this bill. My name is Sasha, here to advocate for others. This is a bill, critical step moving forward in the right this direction. I received a very devastating diagnosis last year, and in return, my oncologist encouraged me to explore options to seek fertility preservation before my treatment had started. Last December, I was in the process of navigating a healthcare system where fertility preservation services are not covered by my current insurance provider, leaving me with painful choice of potentially foregoing fertility options or incurring substantial out-of-pocket costs. I only had a few hours to make some very challenging decisions to preserve my fertility, and I remember asking the biller of the fertility clinic how people are able to afford this. And she simply responded, maxing out other credit cards or taking out loans. If you are faced with a medical diagnosis, you're already facing a financial burden, whether it's limited working hours, out-of-pocket copays, and medications. However, I made a decision to move forward.
Yeah, please wrap up.
Yes, I respectfully urge the committee to pass this bill, and I hope to voice this for others faced with this very difficult decision. The only request that I do make is to amend this bill to adjust the age to 39 years and younger.
I saw that.
Thank you.
So just to make sure you're Sasha Diamond.
Yes, Sasha Diamond. Yes, thank you.
Okay, next up, anybody else wishing to testify on SB 642? Members, any questions? Okay, seeing none, moving on. SB 49, relating to terminal illness. First up, Department of Health providing comments. Next up, we have Jeremy Creekmore, President of HAPN, Association of Professional Nurses, in support. Jeremy, are you present?
Not present on Zoom, Chair.
Okay, anybody else wishing to testify on SB 49? Okay, seeing none, moving on. SB 53, relating to SNAP, expands eligibility for SNAP. First up, we have Director of Human Services providing comments.
I'd like to stand on a testimony.
Okay, thank you very much. Next, we have Hawaii Primary Care Association in support, Eric Abe. Next, we have Hawaiian Alliance for Progressive Action, Ann Friedrich in support. AARP in support.
Here to stand on testimony in support.
Thank you. Democratic Party of Hawaii, Bronson Silva in support. Hawaii Food Industry Association, Lauren Zerbel in support. Lauren, are you present?
Not present on Zoom, Chair.
Okay, thank you. Next, AAUW, Younghee Overly in support. Michael Robinson, Hawaii Pacific Health in support. HSAC, Alan Johnson in support. Hawaii Farmers Union, Hunter Heveland in support. Hunter? No? Okay, moving on. University of Hawaii System in support. Hawaii Food Bank, and Amy Miller in support. Okay, thank you. We didn't see that you registered to be in person. Sorry, so I went fast. Okay, next we have Daniela Sapoto, Hawaii Appleseed in support. Okay, thank you very much. Suzanne Sickle of Aloha United Way in support. Early Action, Childhood Action Strategy in support. Hawaii Public Health Institute, Nate Hicks, in support.
Thank you, Nate Hicks, Hawaii Public Health Institute, in support. Aloha, Chair, Vice Chair. Right now, families who are receiving SNAP benefits are in a no-win situation. They either stay in poverty and rely on SNAP benefits, or if they try to earn their way out of poverty, they lose maybe $5,000, $10,000 annually in SNAP benefits. We need to provide a bridge to them to get out of poverty. Right now, they're at this huge benefits cliff that is hugely detrimental to our society. So that's why we support this bill. Mahalo.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, next, we have Aloha Care, Salins, Curtis, and support. And next, we have 11 other people, individuals, all in support. Anybody else wishing to testify on SB 53, expanding SNAP benefits to 300% and less? Okay, members, any questions? Seeing none, moving on. Next is SB 58, relating to public assistance. Okay, first we have Director of Human Services providing comments. Okay, thank you very much. No one else having registered to testify. Anybody else wishing to testify for SB 58? Okay, seeing none, moving on. Next, we have SB 960 relating to SNAP again. First up, we have Director of Human Services providing comments. Next, we have Eric Abe of Hawaii Primary Care Association in support. Next, we have Hawaii Alliance for Progressive Action in support. Green Party of Hawaii in support. Lauren Zerbil, Hawaii Food Industry Association. Are you present, Lauren?
Not present on Zoom, Chair.
Okay, next we have AUW in support. Strata Farms LLC, Ian Kennedy in support. HSAC, Alan Johnson, support. Hawaii Farmers Union, Hunter Heveland in support, not present. Next, Hawaii Food Bank. Okay, in support, thank you very much. Hawaii Appleseed in support. Thank you. Betty Lou Larson, Catholic Charities in Hawaii in support. Hawaii Public Health Institute, Nate Hicks in support.
Aloha, Chair, Vice Chair, Nate Hicks, Hawaii Public Health Institute, in support. This is an emergency situation. People are having an extremely difficult time accessing SNAP benefits. The demand for SNAP is through the roof, and our staffing levels have stayed stagnant. The Department of Human Services is doing the best they can to make sure they can process these applications, but the demand is just overwhelming. People are unable to get the interview that they need at their scheduled time. They're calling on time, but people are not there to answer the phones. People are waiting in line before the doors open, and they are told they're not going to be able to get help before the day closes, and so they leave immediately. We need to make sure that we increase the staff substantially because right now they're just understaffed and cannot handle. Providing them funds would be hugely helpful and make sure that we can make sure people can access the federal SNAP benefits that they need and deserve. Mahalo.
Okay, thank you very much. Next, we have Aloha Care in support, Aloha United Way in support, Chamber of Commerce and Chamber of Sustainable Commerce in support, Hawaii Hunger Action Network in support, 28 other individuals all in support. Anybody else wishing to testify on SB 960? Seeing none, members, any questions? Okay, seeing none, moving on. Thank you very much for being very efficient. SB 961, relating to SNAP. First up, Director Yamane, in providing comments. Thank you. Next, we have Eric Abe, also in support of Hawaii Primary Care Association. Hawaii Action Alliance for Progressive Action in support. Green Party in support. AARPW in support. Yes? AARP, sorry. I got confused. Yeah. The next one is AAUW in support. Okay, thank you. Hawaii Food Industry Association, Lauren Zerbil, are you present?
Not present on Zoom, Chair.
Okay, thank you. Democratic Party of Hawaii in support. Strata Farms LLC in support. HSAC, Alan Johnson in support. Food Bank in support. Thank you very much. Hawaii Farmers Union support, Hawaii Appleseed in support. Thank you, Nick. Nate Hicks, Hawaii Public Health Institute in support.
Aloha, Nate Hicks, Hawaii Public Health Institute, Chair, Vice Chair. Right now, we are forcing specifically our Kapuna members to apply for benefits every year, reapply again and again. Their situations aren't changing. Fortunately, the feds allow them to only have to apply once every 3 years. That's a choice we can just make to make the process much more streamlined for these applicants and for the Department of Human Services. That means less applications they have to reapply with, and so that would free up a lot of staff to streamline the application for everybody. I think this is a no-brainer to make sure that we're making the process as easy as possible. Mahalo.
Okay, thank you very much. Next, we have Aloha Care in support, Chamber of Sustainable Commerce in support, Hawaii Hunger Action Network in support, Catholic Charities of Hawaii in support, 27 other individuals, all in support. Anybody else wishing to testify on SB 961 relating to SNAP? Seeing none, members, any questions? I have a question. DHS, you're the one standing up. Thank you. Oh, Scott is going to show up. Yeah, why don't you come on up? Well, you heard Nate Hicks. People are having problems with your guys' software and in the prior bill. How's your guys' modernization? I saw the reports that came in from, there's constant delays.
And so, first of all, good afternoon, Chair and Vice Chair. Scott Morishige, Division Administrator for the Benefit Employment and Support Services Division of DHS, on behalf of Director Yamane. And
Jeanette Hayes, I'm the SNAP Program Administrator.
Yeah, so how's your modernization of your IT so people can get on?
So, we went into user acceptance testing for the system last fall. And then in user acceptance testing, there are a number of changes that were identified that we needed to make to the system for it to really be able to effectively address the needs of the clients we serve and also our staff. So we worked together with our vendor. We had to make some adjustments to schedule. We just relaunched and had a kickoff last week to move forward with the new schedule. Our current date for statewide implementation is fall of 2026.
Next year.
Yes.
So it got delayed because I thought the last time I heard it was supposed to be earlier in 2026. So it
correct.
Got delayed again.
This is a very complex system in terms of eligibility with many different pieces, and we want to make sure that we get the system right so that we are able to address the challenges that Mr. Hicks identified and really be able to increase our overall efficiency. I did want to note regarding this bill, our current legacy system, Hawai'i, which as you know is almost 40 years old, is not able to automatically extend the certification period beyond 12 months. So for us to implement it now would require a manual process, which would add even further
More delays.
work for the and potential delays for the clients. We do have in our executive budget request a request to support the continued development of BES. And we believe with BES moving forward, it will increase the efficiency of the workload for our staff. And the new BES system, we anticipate would be able to support the extended certification periods.
Okay. October 2026. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Okay, seeing none, moving on. SB 963, again relating to SNAP. First up, Director Yamane. You're not Director Yamane, but go ahead. Brian comments. Okay. HAPA, Hawaii Alliance for Progressive Action and support. Lauren Zerbel, are you present? Hawaii Food Industry.
Not present on Zoom, Chair.
Also in support. AUW in support. HSAC, Alan Johnson support. Hawaii Food Bank in support. Okay, Hawaii Farmers Union and support. Okay, I thought they were here. Okay, Hawaii Appleseed and support. Thank you. Aloha Care and support, Aloha United Way and support, Catholic Charities and support. And we have 6 other individuals in support. Jordan Smith, are you present?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, please identify yourself and please proceed.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Chair, Vice Chair, members of the committee. My name is Jordan Smith. I'm a volunteer at Keola Mamo's Prison Reentry Program. I stand outside of Halava Correctional Facility 1 day a week with backpacks full of essentials and snacks for folks being released. And on average, the folks we're serving have been inside for 5 or 10 years. They describe the food as inedible, disgusting, and bland. And so we know we're welcoming folks back out into the community that may have not had a healthy, nutritious, balanced meal in half a decade or longer. So we really hope you can pass this bill, join 13 other states that are offering pre-release waivers, and increase immediate food access for this population. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, anybody else wishing to testify on SB 963? Come on up, Nathan.
Aloha, Nate Hicks, Hawaii Public Health Institute. I apologize for my late testimony, but I just want to talk about, these are, again, choices that the state can choose to make SNAP more accessible and increase the benefit amounts. And so I think these are common sense to make sure that all of the people who are eligible have the most streamlined, easily accessible access to our SNAP benefits. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Anybody else wishing to testify on SB 963? Okay, seeing none, members, any questions? Nope. Seeing none, moving on. SB 798 relating to child welfare. First up, we have Office of the Auditor providing comments. Next, we have Deputy AG providing comments.
Yes. Thank you, Chair and Vice Chair, for the ability to provide comments. My name is Lynn Yeomans. I'm a Deputy Attorney General. We have our written testimony, and I'm available for questions.
Okay, thank you very much. Next, we have Office of Wellness and Resilience. I saw Tia Hartzog coming in. In support?
Yeah, I will stand on our testimony in support with comments.
Okay, thank you very much. Next, we have DHS providing comments. A different one. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Next, we have Hawaii Family Advocacy Group, Joshua Franklin in support. Next, we have Hawaii Coalition for Child Protective Reform, Nonohe Botello in support. Noreen Cole, Hawaii Children's Action Network speaks in support. Marilyn Yamamoto in support. On Zoom, I see Moani Kiala Catherine Tuamuna. Is that you?
It is.
Moani?
Aloha.
Okay, please proceed.
My name is Moani Keala Catherine Tua'aumunia. I am just wanting to make comment. I did provide a written testimony. I don't think that the bill written as it is will reduce child harm or death, because the people at the table do not include those that have been harmed by the system. And when I say those that have been harmed, I mean like Peter Boy Kema's siblings, Fabian Garrett Garcia's siblings, Ariel Sellers' siblings. We have a very separate and unequal system of investigating abuse when it is a foster child that has been abused. I included that in my written testimony about sexual assault forensic examinations happening in Hawaii County off the record. Thank you for letting me testify.
Okay, thank you very much. Next, we have Lori Tachiki, Malama Ohana Working Group in support. Come on in, come on up.
Just really quickly, I am testifying as an individual citizen because, as you know, the kuleana of the working group was to make the recommendations, which we have. And we know the recommendations are complex. There's a lot here because we did listen deeply to the voices of the community and those with lived experience. What we need really at this point in time is implementation and accountability. And so my comments on the record go to the need for independence. And there's also another bill that you've put forth that would maybe be more of an independent vehicle. So thank you for your support and just our efforts. We really appreciate that support and look forward to next steps.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, next we have Karen Worthington in support. Anybody else wishing to testify on SB 798? Okay, members, any questions? Okay, we're gonna recess and hope to get quorum for decision making. I apologize, there is one more bill, and that is SB 974 relating to foster care. First up, we have Director Yamane providing comments.
Thank you, Chair. We stand in support of our testimony.
Okay, next we have Marilyn Yamamoto in support. Anybody else wishing to testify on SB 974? Okay, members, any questions? Okay, we need to recess and call people in for quorum. Thank you. Recess. Recalling the 1 p.m. calendar of the Health and Human Services for decision making. First up, SB 46. This bill basically requires a sunrise analysis and the passage of a concurrent resolution because it's an added benefit. As such, until that occurs, we are going to defer indefinitely. Want to make sure that for the proponents that the chair and the committee take the need for a mental exam seriously, and that's the reason why we heard the bill. However, according to the rules, sunrise analysis is required, so we are deferring it indefinitely pending the passage of the resolution. Next up, SB 642 relating to insurance. Chair's recommendation is to pass this with amendments. We are going to delete from we're going to delete the phrase "and individuals under 26 years of age covered under the policy." Okay, and insert right before coverage the word optional. And the reasons for this is, one, we believe that it needs to be for individuals above the age of 26. Second, the audit did not state the financial impact on the health care that such standard fertility preservation service is going to take, because they did not get the information from HMSA, not from Kaiser, not from UHA, all the insurance companies who are required to let us know how much it's going to cost us. And for those reasons, despite what I consider the need for this, we're going to pass this as an optional coverage, but we're going to require the insurance companies to provide the optional coverage. Any comments, questions, concerns, and add a defective date? Any comments, questions, or concerns? Seeing none, Vice Chair for the vote, Chair votes aye.
Okay, voting on Senate Bill 642, recommendation is passed with amendments. Chair votes aye, Vice Chair votes aye. Senator Hashimoto.
Aye.
Senator Keokalole.
Aye.
Senator Favela.
Aye.
Recommendation is adopted, Chair.
Okay, for SB 49, Chair's going to pass that with amendments. We're going to take the Department of Health and Hawaii Association of Professional Nurses' proposed amendments, add in amendments for technical and non-substantive amendments per SMA needed for clarity and consistency, and we're going to add in also defective date. Any comments, questions, concerns? Seeing none, Vice Chair for the vote, Chair votes aye.
Okay, thank you very much. Passing with amendments. All members are present. Any reservations? Any noes? Recommendation is adopted, Chair.
So for SB 53, Chair's recommendation is to defer this indefinitely because as shown by the testimony, we're unable to determine the amounts. The federal executive orders the past due dates to halt grants and the software glitch has shown that this year is not the year to expand SNAP benefits. We're gonna wait till next year. My concern is by expanding coverage, the ones who are eligible will probably be given smaller benefits to pay for the rest of the expanded people. So this is not the year, next year. The committee does see the need for expanded SNAP. And that's the reason why we're hearing it, okay? So for the advocates, let's try again next year. Yesterday scared me. I'm just gonna let you folks know that. It really scared me. So moving on. SB 58. Chair's recommendation is to pass this with amendments. We're gonna add a paragraph to allow DHS to access the Major Disaster Fund up to a blank amount during the period of a governor-declared state of emergency, with such amount being reimbursed with any federal funds as appropriate and/or a general fund appropriation in the next legislative session. We're gonna add tech amendments and a defective date. In the committee report, we're gonna ask the DHS to inform the next committee as to the highest amount requested by DHS during a government-declared state of emergency so that we have an amount to fill in for the blank amount. Any comments, questions, or concerns? Seeing none, Vice Chair for the vote, pass with amendments.
Okay, Senate Bill 58 passing with amendments. All members are present. Any reservations? Any noes? Recommendation is adopted, Chair.
Okay, for SB 960, we're gonna pass this with amendments. We're gonna put in a delayed effective date of 2 years. I was hoping 1, but this modernization keeps getting delayed. And I'm hoping you folks, DHS will get their act together to fill in the current vacancies before we ask them to recruit for more positions, because they can't even fulfill the ones they already have. So I see the need for it, but it doesn't make sense to tell them to recruit for more positions when they can't even fulfill the positions they've got. So for those reasons, we're going to pass with amendments. Any comments, questions, or concerns? Seeing none, Vice Chair for the vote. Chair votes aye.
Okay, thank you very much. Senate Bill 960 passed with amendments. All members are present. Any reservations? Any noes? Recommendation is adopted, Chair.
Okay, same thing with SB 962. The modernization is taking too long. I'm sorry.
Senator, 961.
Excuse me, SB 961. Sorry, SB 961. Thank you. Thank you for my corrections. Relating to SNAP benefits. The modernization is taking too long, and I'm concerned that by adjusting certification periods now, it's going to even delay the benefits. So for that reason, we're going to be passing this with amendments, delayed implementation date of 2 years. Hopefully they can get their act together by then. Any comments, questions, concerns? Pass with amendments.
Thank you, Chair. Senate Bill 961, recommendation is to pass with amendments. All members are present. Any reservations? Any noes? Recommendation is adopted, Chair.
Thank you. For SB 960, Chair's recommendation is to pass this with amendments. We're going to accept the DHS proposed amendment removing the treatment requirement because we believe the current pre-lease and work furlough requirements already make the treatment requirement unnecessary. And we're gonna add in a defective date. Any comments, questions, or concerns? Seeing none, Vice Chair for the vote. Chair votes aye.
Thank you, Chair. Senate Bill 963, recommendation is to pass with amendments. All members are present. Any reservations? Any noes? Recommendation is adopted, Chair.
Okay, for SB 978, Laurie Tachichi is correct. I have a concurrent bill because we do believe that CWS needs help and it needs to come from an independent source. But we don't believe, based upon what the Attorney General has stated, that this is the right vehicle at this time. So we're gonna defer this indefinitely, and because there is another bill coming up. Any comments, questions, concerns? Okay, moving on. SB 974, we already passed this bill apparently in a couple sessions ago, so it's unnecessary. We're gonna defer SB 974 indefinitely. Okay, and then with that, we are adjourned, and thank you very